Well, Roanoke Catholic is playing away tonight, and Northcross is hitting the field at home.
The season, though, kicked off last week in the Star City, starting a new tradition that's actually decades old.
For the Roanoke Catholic Celtics and Northcross Raiders, the 2016 season started with the two Roanoke private schools taking the field at Vineyard Park. Unlike the school's other sports, these two football teams haven't met in 8 years.
We play each other every year in other sports, and football we have not been able to put back on the table.
Until now. Back in the spring, the athletic directors and coaches from both schools finally sat down at Beamer's restaurant to discuss making this game a reality.
I basically begged for a few years, and then through the process of new AD coming in, Matt Peck, kind of did the same thing. I kind of kept badgering him.
The leaders of both schools say it's a win-win for the community and the football programs.
Now that gives us an opportunity to compete against the team that plays a different style of offense, has some good athletes, and has a good supporting coaching staff. So it challenges us as coaches. It makes us better.
I was all for it. I felt like we were traveling to play a lot of the games all the way across the state. So I figured these schools are pretty close in size, pretty close in the kind of kids they have, and we should be participating in football with each other.
And with schools so close to one another, this matchup allows for hundreds of fans to cheer on their team.
Vineyard Park, I don't think had seen a game like that, if ever, in many years. It was, there were hundreds of people there, and excitement in the air. It was just a great atmosphere for high school football in Southwest Virginia.
The rekindled rivalry is already on the books for 2017. So it's on the books for next year.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But now some alumni say this goes back to 1958 was the first game, but they couldn't, you know, they were a little off on the years, but so it goes back to the 50s and played all those years, and then they stopped, and now they're hitting the field again.
Well,
so
don't stop again, right?
I know. So they think it's going to, they have it on the books for next year, and they're like, we think it's going to extend. A lot of alumni are excited too.